Hello, in this video I would like to talk about the lucid dreams, and I am going to tell you about my investigating in lucid dreams because I started to ask people in my, dreams where I am lucid about the place where we are, and they gave me pretty interesting answers. So yeah, during my life I had maybe, it's hard to count, but maybe 100 or 200 lucid dreams. I have them maybe once in a month, let's say, sometimes more often, sometimes less, but yeah. One thing that I noticed during my lucid dreams was that when I wanted to tell people in a lucid dreams that this is just a dream, do you know what happened? I saw a video of a guy and he was talking about his lucid dreams and other people's lucid dreams, and they used to say that people in their lucid dreams, when you tell them that this is just a dream, they got angry. This doesn't happen to me. Maybe it happened once, but what used to be happening in my lucid dreams, when I told people that this is just a dream, they would pop, disappear. It happened to me that I was in a room with 12 people and I told them this is just a dream, and one by one, pop, 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 they disappeared. So yeah. So in my lucid dreams, I started to ask people about what is this place, but I have to be really careful to not tell them that this is just a dream. So in my lucid dreams, I had to be like a detective who is, trying to get the information, but without, losing the person and so on. So yeah, in my conscious life, I decided that there are a few things that I want to do during the lucid dream. One of them was asking people like, what is this place? I also wanted to fly to the universe and so on, but yeah. But let's go to the question. So it was a few months ago and I was dreaming, and suddenly the dream became lucid. I became aware that I am dreaming, and I was in some kind of disco pub, which is in my city, but in reality I wasn't there during maybe 7-8 years, I don't know, but yeah. And I went to some girl, and I don't know why, but I told her that this is just a dream, as I was telling the people in the past. And pop, she disappeared. Okay? So I went to the second girl and I asked her, where are we? This was my question. Where are we? And I was expecting that either she is going to describe the place where we are, that she is going to say, we are in this disco pub or we are in this city and so on, or that she is going to tell me that we are in a dream world or something like that. But her answer surprised me because I was not expecting that. Try to guess what she told me. It was just one sentence, maybe 4 words, I don't know. Do you know what she answered to me? She said, in the present moment. And that was all. And I was like, okay, I really did not expect this kind of answer. I know about the Eckhart tool, I know about like meditation, being in the present moment and so on, but this was something that I did not expect as the answer. So yeah, later in the dream, I tried to fly to the universe, but I failed and so on, but that's not the point. And yeah, 1 month or 2 months later, I had one more time lucid dream, and I was like one more time going to investigate. But right now, I try to formulate the question differently. I didn't ask, where are we? But I went to some girl and asked her, what is this place? Usually in my lucid dreams, I talk to girls, not guys, It may be even in real life, when I am in the gas station or in some shop or anywhere, I tend to be more talkative with girls than the guys. It may be because of my insecurities, not just preferences, but yeah. But I went to some girl in the lucid dream and I asked her, what is this place? And answer one more time surprised me. But when I think about it, it may be the best description of the dreams, maybe? I don't know. Try to one more time guess what she said. She said that certain type of energy in the present moment. So one more time, there was this in the present moment, but she said certain type of energy. Okay? I wanted to ask her more, but then, still in the dream, in the lucid dream, two guys came and it seemed like one of them is her boyfriend. And when they came, she somehow energetically pushed me away, like maybe 2 meters away, and she told me that this never happened. And I was like, I didn't kiss you, I didn't do anything, I just asked you what is this place, and she just energetically pushed me away and she said, this never happened. When I asked later, during like when I woke up, when I asked AI, AI told me that it seemed like I was breaking some kind of rule in a lucid dream that I shouldn't. Then my friend, when I told him, he told me the same thing. So it was kind of interesting that out of nowhere she said me that this never happened. But she already told me the information, certain type of energy in the present moment. Later, I had maybe 2-3 more lucid dreams, but I was unable to get more informations because I was asking something else. But very quickly, I may describe you one more of these lucid dreams, because one more time, I had a lucid dream, and right now I wanted to investigate it a little bit differently. I wanted to ask people like if they are part of me, if they are my subconscious, or if they are like independent people, or something like this. So I wanted to investigate in a different way. So I one more time had the lucid dreams, and there were 2 girls, and I went talk to them, and I was one more time like hesitant, like how am I going to ask without telling them that this is a dream? And out of nowhere, this was not something that I was planning in my real life, I asked them like, do you meditate? Because I was like, if she is going to say yes, then maybe she is not going to disappear if I tell her that this is just a dream. So I asked these 2 girls, like, do you meditate? And one said no, and one, which was closer to me, said yes. And the one which said that yes, I whispered to her ear that this is just a dream. And she didn't disappear. She looked surprised, she smiled, but she didn't disappear. And I asked her name. She told me some random name, I cannot remember it. Then I asked her, where are you from? Like I was just, I just asked like, where are you from, And she said, random city in my country. Like, imagine that you are from England and this may not be that random city, and she would say just, you are from London, and she would say Newcastle. And it's like, I have nothing to do with Newcastle. So, yeah. So she answered, she gave me her name. And when I asked her, where are you from? She said some random city in my country. But yeah. Then, I probably woke up or I don't remember. I think that I went away and then the girls disappeared and so on. But yeah. And then I had two more lucid dreams, but in none of them I was able to find people. In one I was just in a car and there was nobody and so on. So I didn't get to ask people. And yeah. And now, during maybe last 2 months, I didn't have any lucid dream. From right now it's July 2026, and from maybe January to May, I had maybe 7, 8 lucid dreams. And right now, during 2 months or maybe 2.5 months, I didn't have a single. But yeah, in the future, I want to keep, if I'm going to have lucid dreams, asking the questions. I want to ask maybe a little bit about the physics, about the quantum entanglement, about something that I may verify. I want to ask them if they are part of me or they are separate beings. I want to ask them if they know my name, if they know, things about me. I want to ask about my YouTubes, about my careers, and I have things to ask, but right now for a few months I didn't have a lucid dream, but yeah. So this is just my experience. I am not saying that just because she said certain type of energy in the present moment that this is like the real answer. It might have been my subconscious, I don't know. Just one last sentence to say, I am very open-minded that the dreams are more than the subconscious, because I strongly believe that precognitive dreams are real. I have many experiences and it's very hard to try to find a logical reasons how I could have known, or I couldn't have. There is no possibility that I could have known, but there is still possibility of coincidence. But I strongly believe that dreams are more, and that's why I find it funny to investigate in this way. But yeah, this is just my experience. Let me know if you have similar experiences, or maybe you never think about asking people in the lucid dream about, dreams or, real world or something. So maybe try it and let me know later. I don't know. But yeah, this is all. Thank you. Take care and goodbye.